Most people know about the American Civil War or the Crimean War, but in the heart of South America, between 1864 and 1870, a conflict erupted that was so brutal, so total, that it nearly wiped a whole country off the map. It's called the Paraguayan War, or the War of the Triple Alliance. It was the deadliest conflict in Latin American history. Why did three nations unite to crush their neighbor? Was it a battle of ideologies, a struggle for rivers, or a secret plot by the British Empire? Today, we're unraveling the Guerra Guasu. To understand the war, we have to look at the map of 1860. Borders weren't lines, they were blurry zones. The River Plate was the superhighway of the South. Control the rivers, and you control the continent. On one side, the Empire of Brazil, a massive monarchy reliant on slave labor. On the other, Paraguay, led by the ambitious Solano Lopez. Paraguay was a landlocked fortress with a unique, state-controlled economy and no foreign debt. Lopez believed in a balance of power. When Brazil invaded Uruguay to change its government, Lopez saw it as a direct threat. He issued an ultimatum, and when Brazil ignored it, he seized the Brazilian ship Marquês de Olinda. The point of no return had been reached. Lopez didn't wait. He struck first, invading Brazil's Mato Grosso and then Argentina's Corrientes. This was his fatal mistake. He turned former rivals, Brazil and Argentina, into allies. In May 1865, Brazil, Argentina, and Uruguay signed the Treaty of the Triple Alliance. Their goal? Topple Lopez and secure their borders. But the alliance was unprepared. Brazil's army was tiny. They had to create the volunteers of the fatherland, promising freedom to enslaved men if they fought. The first major turning point happened on the water. At the Battle of Riachuelo, the Brazilian Navy destroyed the Paraguayan fleet. Paraguay was now blockaded. The Lion of the South was trapped. The war moved into Paraguay, and it became a nightmare of trench warfare and disease. The fortress of Humaitá was the Sebastopol of the Americas. For 2 years, the Allies were stuck. Cholera and malaria killed more men than the Paraguayan sharpshooters. At Tuyuti, the bloodiest field battle in South American history, thousands died in a single day. The war was draining the Allied treasuries. They needed a miracle. That miracle was Luis Alves de Lima e Silva, the Duke of Caxias. He was a master of logistics. He built roads through impassable swamps to outflank the enemy. In December 1868, he launched the Desembrada, a series of lightning strikes that finally broke the Paraguayan defense and led to the fall of the capital, Asunción. After Asunción fell, the war should have ended, but Solano Lopez retreated into the mountains. He refused to surrender, even as his regular army vanished. He began conscripting old men and children. In August 1869, at Acosta New, 3,500 Paraguayan children faced 20,000 Allied veterans. It was a massacre that still haunts the continent. To this day, August 16th, is Children's Day in Paraguay, a day of mourning for those who fought with fake beards made of corn silk. The end came on March 1st, 1870, at Terocora. Solano Lopez was cornered. His final words, "I die with my country," and he almost did. For a long time, historians blamed the British Empire for starting this war. They said London wanted to destroy a rising rival, But modern research shows this was a local tragedy. It was about borders, rivers, and national pride. The consequences were world-altering. Paraguay lost nearly 70% of its men. Brazil, while victorious, was broke and politically unstable. The war empowered the Brazilian army and the abolitionist movement, eventually leading to the fall of the empire and the birth of a republic. Today, the War of the Triple Alliance is a scar and a forge. It defined the borders of South America and the souls of its nations. It reminds us of the high cost of pride and the enduring strength of people caught in the crossfire of history. What do you think? Was Solano Lopez a hero defending his land or a tyrant who destroyed his people? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into history.